I'm stunting out here in the trenches with my man Cold TV. We about to talk that shit today, man.
All day.
Just cause I like these beats don't mean I rap like Ice Wet Bezel, nigga. Best put some respect on top my name, cause there's some pressure with it. Had my old plug crying cause I terminated my schedule with him. When them joints touch down, I probably get your bitch to get them. I don't got no dance moves, but I got a lot of rhythm. A lot of shit going on, I'm not a regular citizen. Valentino camouflage, I could never fit in. I look like a superstar, I just got a phone call, the pick is in. Niggas picking boogies out they nose. I got boogies on me, I'm froze. I never get a bitch nails without the toes, cause I'm cold. If I wasn't on papers, I would trap it wrong. Fuck a pistol out that bitch, I kill a nigga with a stone. I could make Mona Lisa moan. It's game in my veins. It's kinda sad, I know you bought that Cardi off insurance claim. Even crazier for a feature, my shooter offered me a brain. He said my shit so hard that he'll even do it in broad day. I'm like, nah, bro, you need to chill and get some money.
And then stacking this track will still get you clapped. You already know what time it is, man.
Yes, sir.
So, man, if y'all ain't tapped into BRM Stuntin, man, like, y'all sleep out there. Go to his YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel, man. Feel me? So what's the music scene look like in the city right now, bro?
I mean, you know, it's bubbling. You feel me? You got a lot of artists right now doing their thing. Dudes trying to make their way in the industry. Like, I feel like we still ain't make it in that door yet. But as far as local wise, you know, people shining doing their thing. I like to think that I'm one of them, of course. And yeah, yo, shout out to everybody, and not just the city, the counties, everything, yo. Like, if you 4-0, we gotta support each other.
Now, right now, what's inspiring you to get in that booth?
Shit, man. Honestly, lifestyle, of course. Like, I rap my life, and also I like motivating the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that struggle. You know what I mean? Like, just to be able like to get them DMs like, yo, bro, you motivate me, bro. You like that's what make my day even more so than fans and clout. Like, I like actually helping the streets. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah.
So do you see people trying to kind of fuck with you more now because you see you getting a little emotion now?
Yeah, definitely. Like, a lot of the motherfuckers that might have not been supporting, or they might look and don't click like. Now they see more views, more jewelry. Now, yo, bro, let's do a song. Like, yo, everybody want to do a song with me. And it's like, man, shit, I need some money, bro. Like, ain't no incentive for me to go into the booth just for free unless you at my level or higher. You feel me? So, yeah, yo, definitely, you know that come with it. You gonna have your bandwagon fans. You feel me?
So you got any features that you're trying to put together right now?
Actually, I got a couple. Couple local dudes. My man out Edgewood, Nas. You feel me? That's one of my hoods. Y'all know I rep Edgewood in the Northeast. My man Nas, good brother from Chicago named Stano. Shout out to Stano. We try to lock in. My man Merc Lacoste. You feel me? From the city too. You feel me? We all got stuff in the works, and yeah.
What was the biggest obstacle so far that you had to overcome to get where you at, bro?
The biggest obstacle I would say is learning the business. Like, the music ain't shit. Like, you know, a lot of people can rap. You can go to a studio, record. You can go on YouTube, grab a beat, holler at a producer, grab a beat. All that is easy. But learning the business really is the hardest part. Like, learning where to invest your money at and who to invest it with. Because a lot of these dudes will sell you dreams and shit, you know, and yeah, you pay me, I'll do X, Y, and Z. But if you don't know your business and have contracts and things like that, you'll just be throwing your money down the drain. So that's pretty much the hardest part for me, just learning the business. You know what I mean?
So how was the feedback when you first started rapping, though? How was the feedback that you started to get?
Shit. At the beginning, it was good. It's like more so people that knew me personally. You know what I mean? And like, that was when I first came home. The first project I dropped, it was cool. But then when I did the song with No Savage, that shit went up. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was liking that, and it's like people took me serious after that. So for real, for the past like 18 months, it just been all good feedback. Like everybody asking for more, you know, and that's how I want it.
So have you ever had any bad business dealings yet?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Like when I first really jumped in, cause I don't really consider my first two videos when I came home official. Like they out, you could watch them, but I wasn't really I wasn't really an artist yet in my mind. You feel me? So I really said it started with the No Savage, yo. Around that time, I had paid. I ain't gonna mention no names. I paid somebody a nice amount of money to help develop my career. I ain't get no contract. I was looking at it like on some street shit. Like, all right, you say you're gonna do this, and I'm saying I'm going to pay you. So if I'm paying you, you should do what you said you're gonna do. Niggas finesse me for real. So, and I ain't never had nothing like that happen to me in the streets. But like I say, the music ain't the streets. It's different. So it's like you gotta play chess. You feel me? But I ain't ashamed. That shit taught me how to spend my money now. It's why you here be all I'm stunting. Cause I had to go through the trial and error to know what the fuck to do. You feel me? Yeah, so don't quit.
So when you first started creating music, who was hot at the time?
Shit. Well, when I first started rapping, it was like '05. Like, I mean, as a kid, you feel me? So I say Jeezy was my biggest influence. Like I was listening to a lot of New York stuff, like 50 Cent, all the Golden Era stuff. But honestly, I could say when I heard Thug Motivation 101, I really wrote my first rap, and I wrote it to one of the beats on Thug Motivation. You feel me? So shout out to Jeezy. You know what I mean? So I would say yeah.
And where did that Baltimore BG come from?
All right, so basically on some funny shit. Like I was listening to beats one day, and it was an Icewear Vezo beat. So I was geeking, like playing around with the flow, like a Detroit nigga. And then I'm like, hold up, yo, that shit hard. Chop and flip a nigga like a Five Guys burger. I'm like, hold up, niggas gonna trip off that. So then I laid that, and I still ain't have a title for the song, but when I did the verse, because a lot of my verses I freestyle them. So when I'm like, I feel like BG, Baltimore, the new Chopper City, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta call it Baltimore BG. Plus, that's one of my like favorite rappers. Like I always like BG, you know what I'm saying? And Baltimore slash Maryland, we always had a big Louisiana connection back when the Hot Boys and all that. So I just thought it was right, like to kind of bring that shit back and bring that vibe back and capture the energy of the city. You feel me?
Now with the situation with your new single that
Yeah.
you just dropped that's burning the streets up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
That Icewear Vessel
Yeah.
joint, man. Like so what's the feedback you getting from, behind
Yeah.
the scenes with that?
So I ain't gonna lie. At home, everybody fucking with that joint crazy. You feel me? On YouTube though, you'll see it if you go on there in the comments. Show you got Detroit niggas all like, yo, you stole his whole set. Like they missed the whole point, and it was really like an experiment for me, cause it's like just to show how like simple minded a lot of the listeners are. And that's not even a shot to them. But people attention span so short. I dropped the song. The first thing I say on the song is, man, shout out to Icewear Bezel, nigga. I love your music. I just gotta tell these niggas one thing. So how can I say that in the first line of the song and niggas turn around and say I'm taking a shot at Icewear Bezel? Nigga, I really fuck with Icewear. His whole movement and all that. And I do like the style production him and a lot of other Detroit and Flint rappers rap on. But I don't copy how they rap. I still kick it as a Baltimore nigga, as a Maryland nigga. I put my own sauce on it, and I just had to let that be known. But the feedback been good. I'm gonna throw it on Say Cheese and really stir it up. Had niggas going crazy. You feel me? Controversy is good in this world.
Now would you be open for Icewear feature if
Man,
he
hell
showed?
yeah. I
Okay.
hope I swear do hit me up like, man, I fuck with you, nigga. Like, show enough. Cause he probably understand it if he came across it. Like, I'm my own man. I ain't disrespecting him. I love Icewear shit, yo. Man, we did a feature, man. That shit'll go crazy, nigga. Flat out. Icewear, you see this, fuck with me, nigga.
So now you got, I'm spinning a little bit.
Yeah.
You got Lonnie the Goat, OMC True,
Okay.
little school,
Uh-huh.
all killed in their hometown.
Yeah.
Like, what's the vibe like for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being in the music, how were you able to? I want to say escape,
Yeah.
but I know shit travels. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, with me, I just try to move strategic. You know what I mean? Like we were saying off the record earlier, like I don't be standing outside, I don't post up with niggas, and it ain't like that I feel like I'm better, but I feel like I'm valuable enough to where as though I gotta minimize the risk of certain shit. Not even just niggas killing me. Police, anything. When you a rapper, it come with a lot of shit. So it's like I just move in and out. If you see me outside, I'm doing a show. I'm doing an interview like this. I'm going ahead and pick up some money, handling other business. I'm not posting up, bro. And I don't have no ops. I don't beef with niggas, all of that, bro. That shit is retired for me. Like it's all respect, it's all love. Unless you make it a problem. But I just try to give myself the best chance of making it out clean. You feel me? No conflicts. I ain't dissing niggas. I ain't talking about dead niggas. I ain't talking about shit I did. If you know, you know. And that's how I carry it. You feel me?
Now, would you say you kind of switch your style since you started rapping?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I had to find a sound. Like I rap, uh, like I've been rapping, you feel me? But I didn't take it. I ain't gonna say I didn't even take it serious because I always wanted to make it, but like during my little bit in prison, it made me realize like how time is of the essence. So I definitely did take it more serious. And coming home, I did 3 years. So that's not a long time, but it's enough time for shit to be different. So I had to come home, figure out what type of production niggas like. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the beats now? What's the flows now? You feel me? So like when you hear my first joint, Steak and Shrimp, Cavalli Print, you can hear the potential, but you know, it wasn't the be-arm stunt you hear today. A nigga had to get in the gym, a nigga had to get on the free throw line, keep shooting, you feel what I'm saying? And I still do that to this day. Like you gotta always sharpen your skills. Cause there's new niggas every day that's working just as hard as you. And you gotta keep working.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So, what was your household like growing up?
Growing up, shit. I had a good childhood, yo, in the sense of it was just me and my mother. I was the only child, you feel me, through my mother. My father had other children, but you know, single parent home, but I always had love in the house, and I salute to my mother because she really gave it her all to make sure, you know, I turned out good. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't on drugs thing. And that's not no disrespect to anyone that had to go through that, because we all see that in the hood. I just always was grateful for that. And it made me as older realize like, damn, yo, my mother really sacrificed a lot, yo. You feel me? And even though I've had my hiccups, that shit happens when you in a single parent home and don't grow up with money. But like it gave me a different outlook on life. So I always give credit to my mother, my grandmother, rest in peace, and my aunt. It was all women, but they really raised me to be a respectable nigga for real. Yeah, man.
And now coming up in the city though, how was
Hmm.
you transition to Edgewood?
Shit, it's cool. Like really, for real. I really more so transitioned from Edgewood to the city because my peoples moved out Edgewood when I was young. You feel me? So I still always had the experience to go back and forth because we was the first ones out my family to really move out the city. So we still back and forth. So I seen Edgewood firsthand go from like a cool suburb to turn into a hood over the span of probably like 5 to 10 years. Like
Yeah.
white people moving out, they knocked the projects down. That shit turned right into what people was moving away from. So then moving back in the city full time, you feel what I'm saying? I was still always stamped because I moved in the same neighborhood I was always hanging around anyway. So it was like it gave me a good outlook because I could connect the two. A lot of city niggas look down on the county. A lot of county niggas have a complex with the city. So a nigga like me that's stamped in both, can rep both, known in both, I can't bridge that gap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what's the biggest difference though when you And as far as the school systems out, like
Oh
you
yeah,
said in
huge difference.
Edgewood.
Huge difference. County systems is a huge difference from the city school system for real. Like, and that's what one of the biggest differences I say. Like, you feel me? It's not necessarily that niggas is softer or harder. It's just more resources in the more suburban areas. You feel me? Like in Edgewood, for instance, you got a small hood area. You got Hanson Road, which consists of Harper Square, which is my hood, Metalwood, and then you got behind Johns. That's really the only hoods, real hoods in Edgewood. Outside of that, you round regular motherfuckers, regular shit. So when you going to school, like me for instance, I was always labeled a smart kid. So I wasn't even in class with niggas from my neighborhood. You feel me? So I got the experience how white kids was living and things like that that my cousins and family in the city would never experience. You feel what I'm saying? So it definitely give you a different outlook because the city is so underfunded, yo, and fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Like in the county, they ain't doing none of that passing you just to get you out of there and all that. Like, nah, you really gonna have to get them grades to graduate out that bitch. Sure enough.
So, at what age would you say you jumped off the porch though?
Shit, I jumped out the porch. I was 14.
Yeah.
I was 14. I was always an athlete. My mother had me in the church and shit, so I really had to really earn mine for real, cause it was like niggas ain't see it coming. You feel me? But my whole thing, it wasn't never about thugging. It wasn't never about no. I just wanted some money. You feel what I'm saying? So I jumped out the porch around 14. I started hustling, and the rest was history for real. You know what I'm saying?
Now, as you started to tap into the streets,
Mm-hmm.
what was you doing though? Like, you know what I mean? Selling drugs, robbing niggas, like, you know what I mean?
Really, my jumping out the porch was trapping, just selling weed. But back then, you know, niggas ain't respect selling weed like how it is today. How everybody now talk about the P's and street niggas. When I jumped out the porch, niggas treated weed niggas like they wasn't street niggas. Like, oh, you just half stepping. But see me, I always seen a different vision. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was selling loud when niggas had Reggie. I was making more money than the niggas selling crack. So I'm like, shit, what you really saying? And to me, it was always a thing too at the time. Like I ain't want to go down for no crack, no heroin. Like shit, you get caught with some weed, yeah, you gonna do some time, but you ain't gonna do as much time as the niggas selling no dope or selling no crack. So I'm like, shit, that sound cool to me. And my friends smoke. You feel me? I don't gotta go out and find fiends and take niggas sales and all that. I can do what I already do and make money off of it. Cause I smoke weed, I'm popular, I fuck with people. I'm like, shit, I can make me some money for real. Like, nigga tired of getting school clothes only at the beginning of school and Christmas. Like, I wanna be fresh every day and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Regular shit.
Now thinking like that, did you think that that kind of weighed on your mentality or how you outlooked on life though?
Yeah, I think it played a role because it was like,
As far as your actions and things you was doing and shit like
yeah, I
that, you know what I
always
mean?
moved different. Like, and I feel like it helped me too, cause like my teachers and shit, they knew I was hustling, but they always had faith that I was a good person. Like they knew I wasn't a knucklehead. So instead of sending me to the office or calling the school cop on me, they like, come on, yo, like you stinking today. Like you need to
Yeah.
whatever you doing, you know. And I respected that. Growing up, I'm like, damn, they really seeing potential in a nigga. You feel me? So I never like I was always one of them guys, yo. Whether it's 50 niggas with me or I'm by myself, I was good because I knew what I wanted to do. Like I wasn't no follower. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it helped me just from there to where I'm at now in that shit.
How was your first time in the system, bro?
Shit, I mean, my
Like,
first,
what was the hardest thing?
the hardest thing really was adjusting from, cause on some funny shit, I fought my shit on the street. Before I went to prison, I only had to do little petty shit like, you know what I mean? I spent the night in Central Bookings a few times.
Yeah,
I was out tousing a couple of days trying to make bail, little shit. So when I was fighting my shit on the street, I had started going to school and shit to look better for my trial and all that. So I was going from being on campus, fucking with bitches every day, and just doing fun shit to boom, now you in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So the biggest thing was just adapting to it. But I had a plan going into it. Like, man, I want to make this shit make me the best person I can be. So I already knew like I want to read a bunch of books. I want to work out. I was working out uptown, but I'm like I want to work out more. You feel what I'm saying? I want to just work on my rap shit. I came in with a plan, so it wasn't that hard. Like it took me probably like a good 6 months to figure out how to bit, like how I wanted to bit. You feel what I'm saying? And me being a stand up nigga, I ain't never had to worry about like no, like, you know what I'm saying, niggas bitching me or all that, getting it stored out, like none of that, you feel me? Like, of course, niggas going to see what's up with you, but I'm going to show you what's up with me. So, other than that, it was always respect, you feel me? And my name, that shit helped me with my rap career for real, because, like, from the joint, niggas know I'm a good nigga, and I didn't tell niggas I rap, so niggas really knew me as a man before, oh, yeah, that's little rapping ass, yo, you know what I mean?
So what's the chain of events though that led up to you being incarcerated though?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, what was
yeah,
you doing though? You know what I mean?
yeah. So basically, you know, niggas out there hustling in the street, and some niggas did some foul shit to me, yo. And I never been the type to step on nobody's toes or so that shit really had me hot. So, you know what I'm saying? It was really I went to jail on some get back shit. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, if you know, you know. But yeah, niggas on some get back shit. You feel me? I was trying to pick shit off one by one, and I ended up getting stopped at the first nigga. So that's what happened.
so let me ask you, is there any advice that you could give to the kids out there that's coming up behind you as far as that's in the streets right now that
Yeah,
don't think there's no way out? There's
yeah,
no other way to go in
yeah,
life. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Man, for one, I want all the youngers to know the streets is a choice. Like niggas always want to say they don't have no choice, and some people don't, but that's a very, 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 very small percentage of people that don't have no option. So for one, I want you to review your options before you take that oath to jump outside and get on the other side of that law. And if you still want to do it, you gotta understand what come with it. You gotta be able to take accountability for your actions. A lot of these young people want to just do this shit because it's a fad, but it's not a game. Especially these young kids now, they all about killing and up in the scoreboard and all that. Man, death is a final thing. Whether it come to the nigga that get killed or the nigga that did the killing, you can't go back from it. So I just want to kind of deter the youth from that murder shit. Like if you want to jump out the streets, get some money. You can't buy no house with bodies. You can't buy a car with bodies. You gotta have some money. You gotta have some credentials. The whole purpose of breaking the law is to try to get the shit faster that legit people get, not to just be out here just running wild because you're gonna go to jail. I promise you. You out here wilding out, you gonna go to jail. There's nothing around it, or worse, you might die. So I just want the youth to understand the stakes that come with the streets. You feel me? And if you jump into it, go into it with a plan. You feel me? Like I say, to me, you shouldn't be out in the streets unless you try and make some money. And if you try and make some money, have a plan with that money. You want to go hustle, all right, think about what kind of business you want to open up. Think about what kind of school you want to be able to pay for so you can transition out of that shit. Or if you want to rap, just have a plan, yo. Don't just be out here trying to be tough Tony because you're going to die or you're going to go to jail. I'm telling you.
What's the vibe like though when you going into the other cities performing though?
Yeah, shit, man. It be love for real. Like, you know, you get a little bit of hate, but really, I more so experience hate just when I'm in different cities, maybe just parlaying, going to bars and shit. Niggas might see a nigga they never seen before, looking flashy and like, who was yo? Like, and that be more so from the niggas that don't got no motion. But like when I've been in Miami, Atlanta, like shit, them brothers down there, bro, shit, they be shitting on me. So I like seeing it. It's like, damn, like I'm doing my little thing. You might see some dudes out there with a $250,000 on their neck. And you like, damn, I wonder what you're into or network, like chopping it up. So it be real niggas, yo, like, especially coming from Baltimore, like niggas love that energy. And not even just Baltimore City, just the shit we bring, just the whole area is different. It's unique. So niggas are seeing that and they fucking with it. So it's like, it really be love for me. You know what I mean? Cali, Miami, Atlanta, those the main 3 spots that I really frequent for real. It be all love though.
So which one you fuck with the most as far as performing wise?
I say performance wise. See, I haven't got to perform in Atlanta yet. So I say Miami performance wise, cause like they really be like, and Philly. Shout out to Philly. I say Philly, yo, out of all the places I performed at, like Philly, they really be on some hip hop shit. Like I did a joint out there. A dude, a party promoter had invited me to perform out Philly, and they was doing like a competition. And like, yo, when I say it was a Tuesday night or Monday night, yo, niggas was in there till 4 a.m., yo, and listened to every contestant, bro. Like, I had never seen no shit like that at home.
Yeah.
So shout out to Philly, like that. I mean, they really music heads. And then Miami, they turned. Like Miami, they really listen. Like I had some dudes at a local spot pull me and my peoples up, tell them what they liked about it. Yeah, man. And they gave us some critiques on some real nigga shit. Like they like, yo, we fuck with you talking that shit. You know, the people down here, we like this and we like that. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Miami. Atlanta, I'm sure would be loved too, but I haven't performed down there. I just like fuck with the nightlife. But so as far as partying, I had the most fun in Atlanta. Out of all them cities I just mentioned, Atlanta was lit. Like it's just lit every day. You feel me? LA more so is just, it's a nice vibe, nice scenery. Like, you know, LA, you go, you know what I mean? You get nice shopping spots. You feel me? It's beaches. You can go to the mountains. You can do hella different shit. But as far as nightlife, they not on some Miami, Atlanta. Like they not turned up every night. They more so, they nightlife is more so good networking. You might run into a fucking Hollywood producer or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like that type vibe out there.
What you got coming up next though?
Shit, man. What don't I got coming up next? Like, but nah, so the main focus right now, y'all know Icewear Bezel just dropped, so I'm still keeping that on the promo cycle. Before this year is over, I want to drop Stunt Talk, my first actual project. A lot of people been ready for a project, so I want to drop that. And really though, I'm really just in game mode for 2023. Like the end of every year, I like just giving myself a couple months head start on the next year. So usually like around October, I just start preparing for the next year. So 2023, man, y'all gonna get blessed with this stunt season shit. I'm talking videos, tapes, merch, all that. You feel me? Like it's going down. You feel me? So just tune in. Follow me. You know what I mean? 1511 underscore BRM. Y'all know what's up. Just follow me, yo. It's so much on the way. I can't even, like, man, we need a whole nother interview for that shit, Code. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you was tapped in with BRM Stuntin live on Code TV.
Cheer.
Man. Feel me?
Cheer.
Tap out, man. I just want to thank you and I appreciate you, bro, for pulling up.
Man, I appreciate you, man. We out here in the hood kicking it, man. Shout out to the Nap Town. Like my man said, man, a stack and a strap will still get you clapped. God damn, he ain't lying. Yes, sir.